Today's market report is brought to you by RMA Network Associate Member Otley Capital.
Good afternoon, David Grant reporting from Binnaway Store Sale for the 9th of February. Yarded at 529. It's probably one of our biggest yardings we've had for some years now in Binnaway. But we had a wonderful line of cattle. We had buyers tending us today from Queensland through to Gunnedah, Coonamble and Coolah, and local buyers, and also a representative from Dubbo. Quite a few cattle went back to Dubbo. And we had a wonderful support of RMA agents in supporting us here today. They were from JBR and Gunnedah and Milling Stuart and AJF Coonamble. For this big heavy steer, the feeder type steers today, they were a wonderful line of cattle. Had a fair bit of weight in them. They ranged from 1200 through to 1320.
1300, the first pen is always the cheapest, sir. David, 1300, 1310, 1310, 20, 1320, 1320 in the limit, 1320 in the limit, 1320 in the limit, 20 bids, $1,320 on a nice pen of cows, 1320 at their tongue and a sell them out, 1320 1 minute done,
A yearling type steers, they were $1,000 to $1,100. You know, might have made $1,175 in some places, but that was the general run of things. Our feeder heifers, they were $900 to $1,000, and there were some really good heifers in there, and I think that some of them going back into the paddock to be bred onward. That's how good they were. And our one in particular, we had a pen of limo heifers there, 10 of them. They made $1,000, and they were an outstanding line. They are going back into a breeding program. Our loader type heifers now, they've sort of made from $650 through to $800, which was a pretty good run of those. We sort of got onto the bottom end of the tail end, a lot of them, and and they sort of started about in that 400 through to 645 sort of thing. But anyway, we had a cracking pen of limo cows and calves, 25 they made. They were magnificent big cows. I put a bit of a weight on them, and look, and I thought they were very close to being 700 kilos, those cows. Pen of cows and calves of Charolais type cows and calves, they made 1825. There was only 4 of those, but they were still a good sale for them. And there was a pen of blacks there, and there was 3 or 4 in those too, and they made $1,200. In our we had a pen of yearling bulls. We had 3 limo bulls in. Actually, unfortunately, I could only sell 1. Couldn't get any bids on that one. But that little limo bull made $1,025. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our vendors in trusting myself, David Grant Livestock Agency, and Larry Tolmie, Stock and Stage Agent, in trusting their sale with us this weekend. And a big thank you to all our RMA supporters, as I had mentioned. I mentioned them earlier. Thank you, guys. And a big thank you to Mark Garland for doing my auctioneering for me. Thanks, Mark. That's the wrap from Binnaway Store Sale.
Are you partnered with an RMA Network independent livestock and property agent?